Israel's military has pushed deep into the heart of Rafah, entering new neighbourhoods and intensifying their fight against Hamas. Ahead of the International Court ruling on the operation, the Israeli army says that troops are continuing their operational activity in specific areas of Rafah. They are currently operating based on information regarding terror targets. On the other hand, the Hamas is defending its ground in Rafah. The militant group has released a video of what it says were attacks on Israeli military vehicles. The footage shows firing of weapons, including the RPGs, at military vehicles. As Hamas continues to fight back Israeli forces, the militant group claims that they are holding an Israeli colonel who they had captured on October 7th. The claims come as months ago the Israeli military reported that Hamas had killed the 41-year-old Colonel Asif Hamani in the 7th October attack. Now, in an effort to revive talks for the release of Israeli hostages held by Hamas, reports suggest that in the coming days, the CIA Director William Burns will travel to Europe to meet with the Mossad chief and the Qatari Prime Minister as well. On the other hand, trucks carrying the badly needed aid for the Gaza Strip are rolling across the newly built pier in the besieged enclave. This temporary floating pier has been built by the US military. The latest shipment of aid came through France and is being unloaded on the particular pier. Meanwhile, the Colombian president has described Israel's campaign in Gaza as genocidal. The country says that they will open an embassy in Ramallah in the West Bank.
President Petro has instructed us to install the Colombian embassy in Ramallah. That is the next step we are going to take. We are sure that more and more countries will recognize Palestine, and this is nothing against the people of Israel.
The US President Joe Biden says the United States does not recognize the jurisdiction of the International Criminal Court. This after the tribunal's chief prosecutor requested an arrest warrant for Israel's Prime Minister and its defense minister as well.
Well, we've made our position clear on the ICC. We don't recognize the jurisdiction of ICC the way it's being exercised, and it's that simple. We don't think there's an equivalence between what Israel did and what Hamas did.
The United States has also become the flashpoint of pro-Palestinian protests across universities. Now, leaders of the Northwestern, the UCLA and the Rutgers universities have testified before the Congress on campus protests. The presidents of the Northwestern and Rutgers University defended their decisions to end the pro-Palestinian encampments through negotiations rather than through police force.
We made a choice. That choice was to engage our students through dialogue as a first option instead of police action. We had seen what transpired at other universities and sought a different way.
Clashes also broke out between the police and protesters at the University of California in Los Angeles, just hours after the head of the UCLA told the U.S. House panel that they should have been ready to immediately remove encampments of pro-Palestinian activists. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.